This is a recipe I haven't done for a while. Melissa put the bug in my head, so I blame her. It's called Scotch eggs. Hard-boiled eggs, wrapped in sausage, dipped in breadcrumbs, and deep fried. This is health food at its finest. So I'm doing 4 hard-boiled eggs. It will require 1 more egg, raw, stirred, not shaken. First thing to do is skin the sausage. I'm using a mild Italian because I like the extra little twang that it adds to them. In Scotland, it would probably be sufficient to get you drawn and quartered. But these are about 1/4 pound each. And I'm figuring on roughly 1 per egg. Come out of there. Yucky. Alrighty, the next cute trick is to roll these things out about as thin as you can possibly make them. Seems to be a little easier if you make a patty out of them first. Let's see here. Goal as far as size is to make it roughly pi times the diameter of an egg, so we can wad it up all around it. That looks like it's about there. We don't need a hole in the middle of it. Now, put an egg in the middle of it, and this is the fun part. Let go. Well, that works well. Eventually get it all into a wad with the egg actually buried in the middle of it, and then work it into a ball. And according to at least a couple of videos that I saw on it, the longer you keep working with it, the more firm and the more well evenly distributed the sausage will be. I did forget on the first 2 that you're supposed to flour the egg first. I don't know how much of a difference that makes, but it might be what makes it stick together. So I quietly turned the camera off and redid the first 2. And now on with the project. After they're all formed, I like to let them sit in the fridge for about a half hour to sort of firm up a little more. And while that's happening, make up the dipping sauce. Come off of there. Which, according to the chef at McNamara's, consists of mayonnaise, a little bit of Worcestershire, a cat, what do you want? And a little bit of Cajun seasoning. All of these amounts are arbitrary because the chef didn't say exactly how much of anything. So you wing it. Just a shade more Worcestershire. I call that ready. And after they've chilled a while, dip them into the lightly stirred egg. And then into some breadcrumbs. Coating them very thoroughly. Rinse and repeat. And the next step is to fry them. Now they're to be fried at a medium temperature. For about 8 minutes. What medium is, I'm not sure, but I set the fryer to about 350. In this little fryer, I'm keeping it down to 2 at a time. Because I don't want to overcrowd it. If I had a little more oil in here, I wouldn't have to mess with them. But then messing with them is part of the fun. And at 8 minutes, they're done. Get them out of here and onto a rack to drain. And there we are, Scotch eggs. Served, of course, on a bed of lightly steamed kale, which counteracts all of the animal fat and all of the cholesterol, and makes this a healthy meal. Oh, these things are so good, it's ridiculous. And, of course, a little Chardonnay on the side. Goes beautifully with them. Yum.